Scorpio, welcome Scorpio. Welcome to Wet Mirror Oracle. Today we're going to do your solar eclipse reading, and I felt you calling. I wasn't going to do your reading today, but I just felt that calling and yeah, needed to listen. There's something urgent here. There's some sort of urgency, I guess. Now this is for my Scorpio rising, sun, moon, and Venus. However, we are going to take a look at the astrology first, and we're just going to take a quick review. It's going to take a few minutes where we focus on the ones who are Scorpio rising. So if you have another rising sign, go ahead and check that out. But in the tarot section, which we're going to do after just a few minutes, then we're going to go into the full range of this reading for the solar eclipse for Scorpio and all those placements that I just mentioned. So this might be just for you, even though you're not Scorpio rising. Go ahead and watch with me and we'll see what happens. All right, you guys? So let's just start with, it was interesting because I think I was doing the astrology a little bit like wrong today. And I was going to see, because the eclipse happens in Aries, and I was like, oh, this is Scorpio's 5th house. And I was like, no, this is Scorpio's 6th house. So this might be something that affects both your 5th and your 6th house, which is day-to-day routines, health, job, work, etc., but also connected to children, creativity, play, sensuality, flirtatiousness, all of that stuff. So if you're Scorpio rising, there might be a gift coming in. There might be something new happening in that area or in those areas. However, they are intertwined, right? Maybe you're expanding and you're ready for something new. Maybe you're the one taking charge. You say, yes, I'm ready for this. Or it could be Scorpio that whatever has been eclipsing out during the lunar eclipse, the lunar eclipse is now opening up to a refreshment, to a new start for you in the solar eclipse. So the solar eclipse is in Aries, and Aries is a very, hands-on, fiery, pioneering energy. It is an energy that is the firstborn, the first one at the forefront of everything. It's the warrior energy, but it's not only warrior in a actual physical fight. It's somebody who fights for what they believe in, who fights for the people they love, who fights for the creative endeavors, for the projects, for the work, for the businesses, what have you, right? So you might see yourself suddenly fighting for what you actually want in the section of job and routines and in regards to family and children. Maybe you're stepping up and you're like, all right, this is what I want. Making space for that, bringing it in. Some of you might be having children. Some of you might be opening up to a new pregnancy of some sorts. Some of you might be getting a new pet. Because I'm saying this is not only for the rising signs, I'm just feeling intuitively it actually connects with your 5th house. But in general, it is in your 6th house. So this is your health, your day-to-day routines. I feel, however, and I must say that it interconnects, it intertwines. So however that applies to you, right? All right, Scorpio. Now let's go ahead and do the tarot. This is the Divine Tarot, or the Tarot of the Divine, sorry. And I'm always curious about that name, actually, because it talks about all the different, not only deities, but all different fairy tales and folklores from all over the place. How is that the divine? But the divine is within everything. So maybe there's something there for you, because 6th house is the day-to-day routines and the everyday work we do. Maybe you're opening up to see, the significance in the small things, and you're opening up to see something that is shining in a different light than that you weren't seeing before, that wasn't catching your eye before, so to say, Scorpio. All right, my beautiful Scorpios. Also, I want to say welcome to those of you who are new here, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Make sure to hit that subscription button if you haven't already, and press that like button too if this resonates. It really helps me out, helps the channel to grow, to amplify further, and to spread this message. All right, you guys, let's get started. Woo! All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's going on for you for the solar eclipse and the beginning of April? Was going to say May, so this might ripple out into May. Get the Page of Wands. So there is some sort of initiative. I'm hearing learning skill, learning curve when it comes to taking initiative, when it comes to reaching a new heights of creativity, of playfulness also. This also indicates that you might be learning a new skill when it comes to creativity. Maybe you're painting, maybe you're drawing, maybe you're building something, I'm hearing too. Also, you know, it could be the creative arts as in dance, as in writing, as in, you know, music, what have you, right? But it also talks about, you know, learning to not be too forceful, learning to not be too fiery, learning to believe in your own power and the stability of your own power, because it is the page. Could also indicate a child, right? So there might be a child that has energies of some fire energy, which is Sagittarius, which is Aries, which is also Leo. And that child is coming in to be that center of attention when it comes to the solar eclipse energy for you guys. See what else is happening here, my loves. Well, we got the Hangman. So you're definitely shifting perspectives when it comes to this child or this childlike naive energy. Maybe you are suddenly seeing things from a completely different perception. Also, I'm hearing that maybe you've gotten a lot of messages in your dream state and in your sleep regarding this child, I'm hearing, or regarding this energy. You know, could also be your own inner child, right? Your own inner child that needs to be let loose and be creative. Maybe you're getting really like huge and beautiful dreams. But also remember, the Hangman is about some sort of sacrifice. Maybe in order for you to embrace this energy, you need to sacrifice something. It also talks about waiting and patience until the time is right. Maybe you waited a long time until this time come along. Maybe you waited a long time for this energy to come in, whatever form it has. Or you have been waiting for a while and you see that you're gonna wait a little bit longer. But we're gonna go ahead and clarify right now, so you don't have to wait that much for that. Let's see, what is the Hangman energy? What is the sacrifice for my beautiful Scorpios? What are you guys sacrificing or shifting perspective around? This is a Sleeping Beauty energy. Well, we got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is something that happens in your favor. I don't say that you need to sacrifice some sort of luck, but maybe you need to slow down a little bit, I'm hearing. Let's see. Can you please clarify that in order for what is the sacrifice? The Wheel of Fortune. How can the sacrifice? So there's some fear around trusting in life, and there's some fear around trusting in yourself, I'm hearing. Maybe even some self-sabotage when it comes to that. Maybe you've put yourself in a Hangman position because you want to understand somebody else's fear as well. But I'm also hearing that maybe you put yourself in this position, like postponing stuff, because there's some fear of moving forth. There is luck on your side. Jupiter is there to tell you, let's go, let's go, let's go. You are backed by the universe, but there is fear in the way. And that fear, again, needs to be sacrificed. That fear needs to be seen, embraced, and let go of. Can you please clarify the Eight of Swords? What is that fear surrounding, please? Whoops. Yeah, the unknown and the intuitive. Also knowing what is truthful and what is not, what is right, what is wrong. Not really know how to maneuver in sort of illusionary. So I feel overall, you might not be trusting yourself, Scorpio, when it comes to this. I feel overall you might not be trusting in your own capacity to choose what is right for you or for everyone included. And if this is regarding everyone included, you know, this person here might not be a child, might be a person that is just younger than you, and that is a fire sign. But there's been some sort of delay here, and you want to move forth, but you're not really sure because you're afraid that things will turn out perhaps the way that they have been before, or you're not sure if there's gonna like be a positive change. You're not really sure if you trust yourself in this because you failed many times, or you're afraid of failure, I'm hearing. But listen, the advice here is to go within, meditate. You're gonna see things clearly eventually, and I think the solar eclipse will help you out with that as well. And usually when there's a lot of cloudiness, we're not in a position to make that decision. Remember the Sleeping Beauty as well. The Sleeping Beauty, she was actually awakened by somebody else, and she was actually also fallen into slumber by somebody else. It was all like her fate was intertwined with so many different other people. So there might be something in there too, like it's centered around you, or centered around this energy at least in your life. But this affects more than just you. It affects the whole collective, I'm hearing, whatever that is in regards to. And I think what you need to sacrifice is trying to control the outcome and trusting that it will turn out for the best, all right? Wow. And then we have the Nine of Swords suddenly flipped out without me even throwing them around in reverse. So yes, this is a confirmation. Whatever nightmares you've had, whatever subconscious stuff you've had, it's now being sacrificed. It's now being dealt with. I think that's awesome and beautiful. And it also ties into the 6th house of mental health and day-to-day routines and how you feel about yourself. Now, let's see. What is the page? Oh, sorry. What and who is the Page of Wands? Oops. We have the Hermit here. We have the Two of Swords. Can we get one more? They might have Virgo in their energy. Queen of Coins in reverse. Interesting. I think you're going a little bit... Wait. I think you're a little bit in between two different states, whether you should like... I think also why you're not really able to trust yourself is because for some reason, Scorpio, when it comes to this energy, if this is a person or child or you have created the illusion that you need to choose. But listen, both paths lead to the same thing. They both lead to this, which is meditation, which is going within, which is taking your time to truly, truly see where your blind spots are and where you also have clarity. So listen, the Hermit is what looks and appears to be the right choice, right? Because it is, you know, going within, shielding off, meditation, like earning wisdom. But the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles, she's withdrawing her energies. She's withdrawing her abundance. She's withdrawing her resources to some degree. And the choice is only the illusion, I'm hearing, because these both talk about withdrawing your energy from the external and going within, and perhaps also going upside down, seeing things from a different perspective. And I'm hearing Red Hot Chili Peppers with Higher Ground, and I think who else has a higher ground? Isn't it, what's his name? He's playing piano. He's blind. I don't know his name. I usually know his name. He sings, "Happy birthday to you." Anyway, so think about it. Think about it and shift the perception. The choice is just the illusion, I'm hearing. There is really no choice here. You already know what to do, but you need to go within and shift perception in order for you to see things clearly in regards to this energy. Okay, my beautiful Scorpios. Interesting. Now let's see. Because the solar eclipse is coming in with something new, there's a blessing here. There is something, some wish that is made real. So let's see what this gift is. What is eclipsing in for you, Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got heart healing for sure. We got double healing. We got 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. So I'm hearing also respiratory healing for some of you. Maybe you are smokers and you stopped smoking, or you've had some kind of respiratory illness and you need some healing from that, 1414. But also you might just need some healing in the heart, or postponing any difficulty. Because it's in your 6th house happening, so it's a lot of health issues. Maybe you've had health issues that now is being addressed. What is this more, please? What's coming in more? And then we get the Three of Coins. So there's some sort of collaboration as well coming in. I feel like this is separate from the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. The advice here would be just to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate, sleep. A lot of sleep. Again, we have so much sleep here, right? Because we have the moon, that's nighttime. We got Nine of Swords in reverse with the Hangman, that's sleep, double up. Sleeping Beauty. We got the Hermit, which is also like meditation, deep sleep. There's a lot of sleep that's necessary here for you, Scorpio. I don't know why, but there is. What else is the Three of Coins, please? So you're collaborating. You could be collaborating with a Gemini, or somebody has a Gemini placements. But the collaboration, Scorpio, talks about finding community to grow whatever your heart's desire is, whatever you find communion in, and that which sparks your heart and sparks your creativity. But most of all, that which feels like a clear choice. Again, we have this choice, but the illusion here is that you need to withdraw. The truth is you don't need to withdraw. You just need to pause a little bit in order for you to heal and find that clarity within. And then in comes this beautiful collaboration. Three of Pentacles with the Lovers. Can we clarify who or what the Lovers is, please? So it looks like you're collaborating with somebody that is a Capricorn, Taurus, or I'm hearing another Scorpio for some reason, but also it could be Virgo. And we have two Virgo energies here, so there might definitely be some kind of Virgo placements playing in. However, this person is a stable person. They're very slow moving, perhaps. That's also maybe why you needed to trust that things are moving in due time, and that, you know, things will play out the way they need to play out. But Scorpio, this person is somebody you can trust with both your finances and your heart. This is somebody who always shows up. Not only always shows up, they're always there. They're always present. They're not going anywhere. They are the world. They are of the world, and they are the world. They're like earth. They're like matter, right? So they're always connected in that way. I love that. This could be a love relationship. It doesn't have to be, because the Lovers is usually depicted as also, again, a choice of the heart. Go with what your heart wants. Go with your heart's desire. And I feel like if this is an investment, you are investing something that will grow on a long-term basis, and you're collaborating with somebody who's going to make that thing grow big time. So this could be work related, for example. It's interesting because we got work, health, and work. So this definitely confirming the 6th house here. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know about the solar eclipse and how it's going to play out? We got the Death card, which is your card, Scorpio. Interesting. You have the most dramatic cards in the whole deck. You have the Death card, and then you have the Tower card. It's like, come on. Could it be any more dramatical? But I love this. This Death card talks about transformation. And I saw the Six of Swords twice. So you're moving away from some sort of difficulty. And I think you're moving away from those fears that has been holding you back, so that you couldn't trust your own intuition and trust yourself. Maybe you fooled yourself in the past, you know, I'm hearing. But this transformation is taking place in order for you to be more clear-minded and generate more stability in your life, especially when it comes to money. And also in the way that you see the world. And I'm hearing this William Blake, I love this William Blake poem. It's a part of a longer poem. I don't know the whole poem by heart, but I know this part. And it's actually from the Tomb Raider movie. When I was a teenager, I watched it, the one with Lara Croft and Angelina Jolie. And then it like stuck to me. So it's called To See the World in a Grain of Sand and Heaven in a Wildflower. To hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. I gotta tattoo that on my skin somewhere. I love that so much. But yeah, to see the world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wildflower. To hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. Talks about clarity, talks about knowing truth, talks about seeing the entirety of the spectrum. And I feel like whatever transformation this is something good. It might be a little bit painful. Again, there is a sacrifice. And what you need to sacrifice is these fears holding you back. And then once you sacrifice these fears and you start to trust, in the greater whole, you will heal so fast. You will sleep, you will heal, you will recuperate. And also, not only that, you will generate some sort of new income, some sort of new connection, or if you already have a connection, it will build up quickly and it will build up in the long run. You're going to feel satisfied with what you have. You're going to be in clarity of what you have. And the Page of Wands is at the center of this whole thing. I think this Page of Wands, whoever this is, if this is a younger earth sign, it could be younger earth sign, but a fire sign, or somebody that has a lot of fire placements, a child of some sorts, a new child coming in, or just a low, like an energy. I'm hearing lower energy. That's weird. So maybe it's like sexuality and play in that way too, like a lower chakras. Not to say that they are worthless, because they're equally as much importance as all the other chakras, right? Whatever, right? But this thing here is at the center of the attention. This is actually kind of what triggers the whole thing, the whole movement. This is the reason for why you're doing all this. There's something or someone here that really, really needs you, or really is calling you at least. Can we get a little bit more on the Page of Wands, please? Who or what is this? Strength. So there might be a Leo, or they have Leo rising, Leo moon, what have you. And Nine of Cups. This is some sort of wish fulfillment. Could definitely be a love interest, or somebody that's really close to you, somebody that you didn't expect to be the same way. There's this embrace of differences, but they're also alike. So there's some sort of union here, some sort of communion and union. And this is somebody close to your heart. They might have very prominent Leo placements, just saying. And I'm not surprised, because Scorpio and Leo, you guys usually hang out, don't you? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get that oracle card to just get some clarification. Today, we're going to use my own oracle deck called the Sacred Space Oracle deck, or Sacred Space Prayer cards. I really haven't decided yet. So these are not in print yet. This is just a prototype. If you want one of your own, this deck is actually available right now. I have a Kickstarter campaign up. It ends in just a few days. So hurry up, go ahead and get your own deck. And it's going to be way more exclusive than this. It's going to have some holographic sides here to it, a little bit heavier weight. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe 2 bonus cards will add to it as well. So go ahead and click the link in the description box. Check it out and see if it's something for you. Really need all the help I can get. And I think this is something that everybody here in the channel definitely could use, and we'll have a lot of fun with. Now, let's see. What is the advice from beautiful Scorpios, my babies? Well, we got embodied light codes, and we got it in reverse. So there might be somebody else that is awakening, or you are suppressing some sort of awakening because you've asked for this awakening, but maybe you're not really allowing it, but it needs to be released and cut through. I'm hearing cut through for some reason too. Can you get one more, please, on the body light codes? Now you wouldn't believe what we got. We got shift vision. So, baby, you've been a little bit upside down. You need to twist and turn around. Yes, yes, yes. You've been seeing things from a perspective that just doesn't serve you anymore. Now let's go ahead and read about this. Now this one has come up a lot for a lot of people here in the entire collective. And I feel like this one, the embodied light codes, you can actually get it as a yoga mat if you want at my campaign. This one is all about like opening up to grace and let that like deeper stuff that is stuck in your DNA really just like exit your body slowly and surely, opening up, opening up, opening up, allowing that grace to fall in, right? This one is about saying no to the inverted systems in your body that still lingers, that still controls you, that still has your perception of reality a little bit stuck, right? Which also is confirmed here with the moon and the 8 of Swords. So there's some sort of initiation here that needs to be twisted and turned, and I'm getting like Alice in Wonderland kind of energy. Let's read about this and see what kind of affirmation we have with the shift vision. I feel like it's gonna be powerful, and if you feel like it, because I call it a mantra, but it's sort of an affirmation as well, if you feel like it, go ahead and let it trickle down, just like grace. Or like glaze, I'm hearing. Maybe I watched too many baking shows. Cancer rising, so I love baking. All right, let's go ahead and see. Shift vision. Medicine. Shift your vision from the finite planes to the eternal existence of truth. Shift your perspectives. Shift perception. Re-envision the empowered state of bliss. Yes. And now the mantra says, this is the mantra or the affirmation. I ask for that which doesn't serve me to be released and fall away. I call in a change of perception and unveil my vision of reality into an empowered state of being. Period. Beautiful. So beautiful. Please rewind it and listen. Rewind it and listen. Rewind it as many times as you need and want, right? And my beautiful Scorpios, I'm going to leave you with that. But I really, really hope this helped, and I really hope this made sense to you. If it did, remember to hit that like button and subscription so that we can see each other again. And thank you for having me here, for having this conversation with me in tarot and connection and interconnection more than that, right? I feel like you're stepping into something entirely new, something that you've been waiting for a long time, that's been knocking on your door. And I'm hearing knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, so it's almost like you've been waiting to get into this new level for a long time, and you haven't really been trusting in it or haven't been ready for it, but now you are. So this solar eclipse is going to be mad really good. I saw 555. Yeah, enjoy it. Love you. Bye.